Shahar is the heart of art and culture, very colorful and a very choice place in India. Our very own, or as they say, Amader Nijer Kolkata, gives the chance to explore the city through the people, the food, and some of the most iconic places. Nevertheless, Kolkata is also known for its succulent, mouth-watering street food and Kolkata famous Mishti, one of the busiest cities in where you can unbelievably travel from north to south Kolkata in just a matter of 40 minutes, where it will hardly cost you 10 to 20 rupees. It isn't subtle in the least. Those from North Calcutta considers themselves orthodox, a Bengali order that guards its culture and refinement with the same vigor that Tagore wrote his poetry. There is much that gives North Calcuttans being themselves with beautifully constructed houses, cobblestone streets, whereas South Kolkata is the new flavor of generation and the place for hip and happening youngsters. Completely a different zone from North, where there is more of Bangla bands, folk music, the cleaner part of the city surrounded with modern homes and shopping malls. The food scene in Kolkata is rooted in Bengali cuisine and influenced by foods and flavors from all over India. Calcutta loves its street food, located all around the city in various corners where you can just fill up your tummy with a just simple street snack like roll, fuchka, Mughlai paratha and different type of bhajas. Coming to its sweetness, every Calcuttite has a sweet tooth for the varieties of sweets available here. The world famous Bengali mishtis like Rasgulla and Nolengura Sandesh are not liked by the locals but also by people from all over the world. The transport system of Kolkata is a mix of modern transport like metro and old transport like rickshaw and trams. No matter which public transportation you take, it is always affordable to every class of people. The place where transport not only saves a lot of money but also is efficient in its routes. All in all, Kolkata is the place where you can healthily live, stay, eat and travel just in your budget. There is no other city as proud of its heritage and culture like Kolkata. And so for those who choose to venture its bylines and bazaars, there is a trope of treats to be served up, and that is why early mornings the Calcuttans head their way to Territory Bazaar. As the fishermen bring back freshly arrived fish and the city slowly comes to life, meet the day with a splash of spice. Because outside of Tangra, this is where the Chinese choose to chow down. Territory Bazaar was the Chinatown of old, lost a lot of charm in the past few years, but still somewhere clearly doing something right. Maharaja is famous in South Kolkata for their hing kachoris. This place is an age-old favorite to every Bengali in South. You can recognize the place easily in the mornings by the huge crowd in front of it. You get tasty, hot hing kachoris which are served with aloo curry and pickled chilies. We could see a huge crowd having the specialty also. The kachoris taste amazing and you can't stop at just 2 pieces. They serve jalebis and gulab jamuns also for the sweet ending after the breakfast. A must-visit place if you want to start a day with your typical Bengali. Deckers Lane, which is also called Mecca of the street food Kolkata, it's known for the lip-smacking food and different flavors from different part of the country. Deckers Lane has been the famous point since British times, and it's the place still today for a perfect lunch for all the office workers in the city. The food are tasty and cheap. Much can be served even if you don't carry a dabba from home, hence making it the favorite place for all the office crowds to taste a different food every day, be it summer or winter afternoons. Ask a Calcuttan anything, but if you ask them which is the great place to come to enjoy a really good taste of Kolkata, they will bring you here, Nahom's and Sons. So if you have a sweet tooth, come to this legendary shop in the Hog Market area of Newmarket. Nahom's has been around at a lot of things. This taste has evolved with the city of Kolkata, so when you come here and you want to make a journey into the food of Kolkata, you must visit Nahom's. From the day they started, one member of the family has always been here to keep an eye and give personal attention, which is why if you have come here 50 years back and if you come here now, all the stuff tastes beautiful. It looks exactly the same and it's a happy memory into the past. Tele Bhaja is one of the most old evergreen snack counters situated in the heart of North Kolkata. On the busy Kolkata street, the shop opens for a short period of time in the evening and the crowd from all over Calcutta jumps to the spot. They offer varieties of fries, both veg and non-veg. Our grandfather used to say, it is where Subhash Chandra Bose used to come to try some famous fries. On 23rd January, they sell snacks for free on the occasion of his birthday. A Bengali who doesn't like chop and cutlets is very hard to find. And when it comes to chop and cutlet, the first thing that comes to mind is North Kolkata's 80 years old Mitra Cafe. The shop carries a good name since ages now. A tour to the North Kolkata's famous food joint and its varieties of chop, cutlets and soups. The old aristocratic shop that gives the view of the old traditional street food of Bengal.
হঠাৎ মনে হয় যে স্বপ্ন নয় তোর বাস্তব ও আমি ভাবতে যাই তবু আটকে যাই ওই চিন্তাটাকে রাখি দূরে সরিয়ে তাই দিনে শেষে রোজ যে মেশে ফিরতে চায় ঘরে সকলে ক্লান্ত আজ ওই পথ গেছে দিকে কোথায় কে জানে কে যায় মিলিয়ে অকারণে
Anadi, known for the best Mughlai paratha in Kolkata. One can definitely write a poem about this heritage food spot. Easy location, quick grabs, reputed providing the best Mughlai in the area. The outlet being small, but one can consider everything for this. One-time visit is not good enough. Kolkata, the city of joy, has millions of flavors to offer. It is known for its various delicacies like rolls, momos, and bhels, but the most famous of them all are the fuchkas. The mashed potatoes, spiced up with peas, lime, coriander leaf, and dry spices stuffed into the crispy puris and dipped into the tangy water, which has the capacity to grant instant satisfaction. The mere name leaves our taste buds salivating. Fuchka-alas, as they're fondly called, can be found stationed in every corner. From old to young, everyone enjoys fuchka with a big smile. Now those who know the Kolkata roll is a very special one, what they perhaps don't know is that to take a bite from one of these is equals to take one out of history. The way they do it is not hard to see. Why it has gone so fast probably, from the crispy paratha ages to the kebabs that fill it up, grilled to perfection, all smoky and succulent, from the onions that garnish it to the eggs that add on to it. It is a roll in one. Kolkata is known for mud cup tea and gossip in the evening, and what better can be the spot than Balwant Singh's Chai Corner, serving the best tea, the famous Doodh Kola for years now, not only early mornings and evening, but at midnight too. One best midnight brunch, perfect for the young generation for a night shift break. The only shop that is open in the heart of the city from 4 am to 3 am. The hub for Adda for the young generation of South is Denzong's Kitchen, also known as Shourabet Dukan. The shop started 6 years ago and indeed it has come a long way. The place is known for serving the best momos in town. The unbelievably juicy taste of their momo is totally unbeatable. Getting the flavors of Nepal all down to South Kolkata, making its mark with 3 new branches from just one small shop. One will have a tummy full of momos without even having a worry about their money in their purse. This generation do owe a big thank you to Saurav. Besides all the spicy stuff in the chart, Kolkata is famous to be a very sweet land. It's famous for its mishti doi, the rasgulla and the sandesh. In the true Bengali tradition, we sweeten our mouth in the very end, and what better can be than the sweet shops all over the city that has innovative new mishtis to offer. As said, a Bengali is always born with a sweet tooth. Maybe that's the reason it is known as the sweetest language in the world.